All right, guys. We got some margaritas. And we're chilling out here. We're back at the Comfort Cast, right?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
The Comfy Couch?
No, please don't reference that.
That was your favorite show growing up.
Dude, that show actually scared the shit out of me.
That was kind of scary. Because you love clowns, so...
yeah, that's why I'm best friends with him.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Maybe I should sit.
Yeah, you should kind of straighten up.
He just called me like a slobby whore before this, so I don't know how I should sit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Acting like you're the damn president.
Anyways, we're out here in downtown Houston. As you guys can see, we have a nice little background this time around. And we're at the Wavy residence, huh?
Yeah, it's chill, a little windy.
Yeah, because a lot of people think like you're kind of like a homeless. So like, it's nice to kind of just show. Do you see the way that the energy you give when you walk into a room?
Are you telling me that I give poor people energy?
I didn't say that.
So, you're saying that I look poor and I also don't look Mexican. You're on a roll today, bud.
You don't look Mexican. Like
Okay.
if I
and
just...
because you have a mustache, you do.
No, it's just like...
If you didn't have the
if
mustache,
I saw you on
would
the...
just look suspicious.
Like if I saw you on the street, I wouldn't think you're Mexican.
What?
I would just think you're American, you know?
Okay, well then you just have like poor judgment of people's backgrounds, I guess. I don't really
I guess I do. Not, you know, people have flaws.
My flaws that
No,
I don't look
I'm talking
Mexican.
about me. I have a flaw.
Yeah, I would get that straight.
Well, you like to put things like where they don't belong, so. So it's just like, you know?
Stop talking, please. Stop talking.
We'll fix it up then. You like to put things in.
I will tell you where I put my foot right now.
Big foot guy. Okay, what are we talking about today? Because we're rolling.
I don't know, you said you'd bring the topic.
Dude, I brought the topics last time, and
You brought a book that had, as Bobby said, 12 words in it, so you
Dude,
couldn't even read one of the pages.
let's talk about that Bobby episode. We just finished watching the Bobby Altoff episode with Drake.
Are you 1000% sure it's Altoff?
It's Altoff.
Says who?
She says it.
She says it like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's like Eltoff. How would you say it?
Well, it's TH, so that's what I was saying, like Altoff.
Nah, it's Altoff.
Because it's thought. Like, you're a thought, Bobby.
She's a thought. That's one of the best, just random episodes that we've ever seen.
That was the funniest podcast I think I've ever watched.
Because she's so nonchalant and like just like doesn't laugh, just keeps it serious, which makes the guests laugh.
She's just like so, it's not even that you're boring, but you are at the same time. But she just like.
But it's real. It's like
Yeah.
real life.
It's real, but it's also purposeful.
Yeah, like I think it's a character for her, but it's obviously
So
working.
does you think she invites people or people invite her?
I feel like she has like a PR team that reaches out to people in the DMs and just like if they get to know who she is and who she's interviewed. Like I think she's building a good like.
No one knows who she is.
But she's building a list of people she's interviewed, so it's like obviously like that's gonna be as real as it gets. Like you interviewing somebody can show you like how you are as a host. So I feel like people gravitate to that, like that real energy. Are you there?
Sorry, that was just like a really boring answer.
This thing hit you, huh?
No.
It's an answer,
I
bro.
put water in mine.
I
What'd
bet you
what do
did.
have?
You're drinking water. Yeah. Anyways, I think she's doing good. I think can't wait to see like what other guests she'll have on. You know,
She already had great Drake.
like if she had Drake, like who's gonna be
Kim
topping
K
that?
is next.
That'd be crazy.
And then Kanye.
I've never seen a Kim K interview. I mean, she obviously has her show, but like,
Besides, like, I guess Ellen and
oh boy, that's different.
maybe those TV shows, but not like I don't think I've ever seen her on a podcast.
Nah,
I'm trying to think.
but yeah, no, that one was good. So
Could you
yeah,
imagine her filming with the full send guys?
do her in a video, just like raging.
Dude, that would be good.
That would be good.
That'd be good.
Those guys are doing good too. I think I don't even know what they're up to lately. They've kind of been like chilling. I feel like they're releasing like episodes, but like nothing that's like, oh damn, like it's new.
I don't really keep up with them.
But what topics did you have, bruh?
What's on the TikTok?
What is on the TikTok?
I don't know. You know that's crazy that people's For You pages are just so vastly different.
Yeah.
Like between mine and Bailey's, like Bailey's was like makeup and I don't need like outfits, like Amazon outfits. And mine was like dogs wearing goggles underwater.
That sums you up, bud.
Dogs wearing goggles underwater, the Drake concert, and just like
Drake concert, bunch of
Cleaning videos.
mine's just a bunch of videography stuff and like fits, like those fit ones.
you haven't
Cool,
taken
like a
any
bunch of
advice?
decor stuff, cause like my apartment, and I was like hella looking through TikTok,
Yeah,
so I'm
you
still
put up-
kind of
you
like,
put up like that one shelf, and that was it.
yeah. What's it to you? Mate, what if
Big decor guy.
I'm just that's my vibe? Are you hating on it or?
No, it just like falls short of decor. I would just say like I put up a shelf, or like I decorated one wall. half
Yeah,
of a wall.
yeah. It's not like you're ever welcome to my place, so.
Good. I don't want to be
Mm.
at your place, bro. You have no friends. It's sad. He's paying me to be here.
Dude, nobody
Not
would,
much. It's more like a charity event.
bro, nobody would pay you.
Dude, your mom called me that you were crying because I wouldn't do the second episode with you.
Did you dream that last night or?
Were you watching me?
Nobody would watch you ever, actually. Yeah, so TikTok for me, that's pretty much what it's been. I mean, I don't know what's like something that just irks you that you see on TikTok. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of things.
You are like a bothered person.
It's not that I'm a bothered person. There's just things that
Bother you. You know, you should come to the conclusion to accept that you are a bothered person.
it just annoys. Is the noise the same thing as bothered? It annoys me.
Annoying is like you.
It annoys me that a guy
tolerate it.
that irons, like steam presses his sheet to be made in the morning gets 500,000, and that pops up on my TikTok. Like, why did that?
Like, who does that?
It did that because that's not in my algorithm. Like, for me to know how to do it was to piss me off. That he went, "Tss," you know? What in the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's kind of random.
Like, I don't want to see.
It's like
you do that.
cringe.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about too.
I don't even know. I don't even.
The guy
see
with
his
this
name.
face.
I don't know. And then he put like, you know those people that do everything like they're robots, like they have robot hands, like they just like.
You know what you should do? You should do those TikToks, like recreate them exactly, but with tiny hands.
And just like fail. Wait, that's actually a great idea.
Like
Just like little like.
that would be actually really good.
That's actually really funny.
So you should buy those.
Whew.
Well,
Those and red flags. Man, I would kill to have a pack of red flags.
you've been talking about that, so.
I know. I need to order it. I've ordered everything else from Amazon, but okay. Let's talk red flags. Give me 3 red flags
Red flags, damn.
of a person that you would potentially date, but if they have these 3 things, like no.
Red flag.
I know it's been a long time since you've
Dude, I don't even know. I think if, bro,
wiped standing up.
how would I even know that? If I just met you.
Well, no, it doesn't have to.
No,
I didn't
no,
say-
no, no.
I didn't
We're
say
gonna
when
go
you
back to
just-
that.
I didn't say
Because
when you
you're
just met
crazy.
somebody.
So you're gonna meet somebody and be like, hey, can I watch you use the restroom?
Yeah, I didn't say watch. You could just ask somebody. First of all, you take a survey.
Whose survey is that?
I've seen that on TikTok at least 19 times of somebody asking that question. Like
Whoa.
random, not even like potential dates. It's just like, hey, do you
And you just fill
do you
those
stand
out?
or do you sit?
Do you just fill those out or?
I don't fill them out.
Hmm.
But I'd rather see that than someone ironing their sheets.
So you'd rather see somebody wipe their ass standing
No,
up?
I would rather see a survey of how many people wipe standing versus sitting than somebody ironing their sheets.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I
That's
agree.
valid.
I agree. But
So is
yeah,
that a red
no.
flag or no? That's what I was asking.
I mean, I guess that's a red flag for you because you thought about that real quick.
I don't really care because it doesn't really affect me as long as it's like fully wiped. I think that's
Okay.
that's like the main thing.
Okay. Nah, I think red flag for me is pouring the milk before the cereal.
Huh?
Pouring the milk first and then the cereal.
I thought that was a myth. I thought that was like a joke that
People do that.
You've witnessed people do that? Who are you around?
I cut those people from my life as of late, so I can say
What would be the purpose of that? Because the milk doesn't like drench the cereal as you're pouring it?
yeah, I guess. Or people like to push it down.
Huh?
Like push the cereal down. That's my theory. I don't know.
What's a red flag cereal?
Damn.
Like, dude, there's no way that people eat like.
Red flag cereal.
I would say Raisin Bran to me. 72 and above, you have to be
Raisin Bran is crazy.
that year.
Okay, real conversation right now. What do you think about first date? Guy takes out, like I take out a girl, and she expects the bill to be paid by the guy.
Then she's poor. So you're dating somebody poor.
Yeah.
You're going on a date with somebody poor. Well, then.
But is that like a red flag? Like you feel like as a guy you're like sheesh, like no second date, or like is it right
So
to
does
assume?
Does the bill come and you guys like both stare at it for a second and then?
Not
like,
really, just like
kind of.
not even. It's more of like not even acknowledge it. So like as a
looks
guy,
on her
just
phone.
yeah, like purposely, like get up to the restroom and like time it perfectly to when the bill comes. Because I was talking about
think
that recently.
I mean, I get it. I think that's just like an old school, like the chivalry, whatever, bull crap that people fall for or whatever. But
Yeah.
like if a guy has to pay for your food, like that's like your number one thing or you're like walking away, then I think that you have really poor priorities in your life, because that should not be the number one thing that he can pay for. Like what if he took you to McDonald's? Like, then is it that important?
Nah,
Or
that's
is it
different
like a
though.
steak 48, you know?
I guess. It's a
I
little
don't think
different.
I don't think that it. What's fun that you do is that you order your food, whatever the bill comes, then you guess, and whoever's furthest away has to pay.
Nah,
That's fun.
I guess that might be fun for you, but
So
I don't
you're
know.
gonna pay. You would expect yourself to pay.
no, it would just be like if it happens, it happens, and then that's just something like take a mental note of. And
So
I'm
if
not
you're
saying that's
taking
gonna
your girl
make or
out,
break
are you
it
You're gonna pay though.
on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, but I would still take a mental note of like how
What she
she
did
handled
or
that
didn't.
situation. But it wouldn't make or break the potential. It would still just be okay, I'll see you. Because the thing is, like, if things go well, there's so many other opportunities to like go on dates or food, and like I can pay for it or like whatever. But anyways,
What if she just never pays? What if you're like
That's
7
crazy.
dates in and she's never paid?
that's crazy.
But she plans them. See, that's also what I think is that if you plan it, I think you should pay.
But did it cost you anything to plan it?
No, but you're initiating that date night or
But
that
you're-
date or whatever it is.
I guess it's different if it's not like a relationship, because like if you invite, I feel like, and this applies to anything. If you
were like,
invite,
let me take you out, like let's go on a date.
Yeah.
The way that you phrase that is like I think you're gonna pay because it's not like a mutual agreement.
you
I just
expect
said
the
yes.
person who planned it to pay.
I think that would be the way that it would go. Yes.
The person who plans it
Mm-hmm.
pays. Yes. For some reason, you're sounding like the opposite.
No.
Okay, I agree, and I think that applies to anything in general.
Yeah.
Like if you invite somebody out to watch a movie, food, any social thing, whatever, you're
Like if a
inviting.
girl
You're
invites-
inviting me.
If a girl hits on a guy and like she's like, hey, let's go to a movie on Friday, and then expects him to pay, I'll throw you off this balcony.
Yeah, here we go. That's it. That is
that's
stupid.
dumb. You invited me. Girl, I left my wallet at home.
Facts.
Bye.
But I feel like a lot of people just turn the bombastic side eye and just like
You'll get a
kind of
bombastic side
kind
eye.
of swerve it, you know.
That'd be that's crazy. I think
But that's a red
dumb.
flag for me.
Yeah,
That's
so-
one. And you would see that on dates, which is obviously the first interactions that you'll
Mm-hmm.
have. So, but I don't know. Any other ones are more like pet peeves.
Mm.
Like if you chew with your mouth like open,
Like a mouth.
what are you? You know, like what are you?
Probably
Did
like
you grow up like in the?
hungry hippo vibe.
Yeah, that's
Might be.
one.
That's one. Me?
Oh, dude. Okay. For me, it's more of like not even a red flag. It's just like what I look for. You have to have a nice smile. Like, yeah, that's crazy. If you smile and it's just like, jacked up in there, like,
So not a smile, teeth.
nah, both. Cause you have to be able to smile. You have to be able to, like, not everybody
true.
that has
Okay,
nice
that's
teeth
true.
can smile.
True. Because I've seen people with nice teeth go like this.
Yeah. So I don't know where you go to school
what
for
is
that. Like, who
Why-
teaches that? You know what I mean?
Like a tucking vibe. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, you know a lot about that.
I don't actually.
Anyways, yeah, like you don't learn, you just learn how to smile by yourself. So I think that's a big one for me, because I'm gonna be I'm funny, so I'm gonna be making you laugh as my partner. So like,
what's more of a turnoff?
That
Their
smile. Or their
that's
cry.
bad, or their laugh.
dude,
Like okay.
we've
she-
talked about laugh, dude.
She has like a funky ass laugh, but her smile
Like a-
is amazing. Like a.
Did you just laugh just now, or that's your real laugh, dude? Dude, their laugh is I think as important, if not more important than their smile, because that's a public, like you're exclaiming to the public.
Imagine bringing them. I would say the laugh the laugh is more important to have correct than your smile, because I could
Yes.
probably fix your smile.
Yes. But the laugh?
But the laugh?
Dude,
How
I
do you-
saw this
How
one.
do you tell somebody like, hey,
I saw this one TikTok where like they put people with the most obnoxious laughs in one room.
oh no.
And they were all making each other laugh. And you would just hear like,
I knew a girl in high school that used to laugh like that, and then her sneezes, I think like to this day she was like kind of fronting, like she was like one of those people that needed, like she had to be noticed, you know?
yeah.
Okay, in English class we're all reading, like writing, whatever, it's dead silent.
And she was your best friend, huh?
She was my best friend, but she was my
Ah, dude.
You know? Yeah.
I think you're the problem. You
That's
bring
facts.
the worst out of people.
I do make
Bro.
people toxic, yeah.
Nah, yeah, you've messed me
It's
up.
honestly like a proud,
Nah, I bet
it's
it
a
is.
proud trait.
That's sad. I don't think you should be proud of that.
You know what's funny is like you're proud to be my best friend. You can front that as much as you would like to. Like you're gonna say no on this pot, like whatever.
I've never like said that in public
but
though.
you don't need to. It's the way that you look at me.
Dude. Okay, so smile, laugh.
Mine is like if they don't ask you any questions, but they're always just like, okay, so like one time, and then you add to that and you try to have like a conversation, but then they draw it back to like a story about them, or that like
So-
you don't ever really get to say anything, just add to like their story.
So,
and
like-
now they know nothing about you.
So being like self-centered kind of thing.
Yeah, like you don't really know, like carrying a conversation
Yeah.
and not knowing that you're talking about yourself the whole time, I guess.
Yeah, I can see
Self-centered
that.
would be the thing, yeah.
Yeah, there's people out there like that.
Because then I'm like, dude, then I don't.
Like, what are you? What is this?
Like if I wanted to hear somebody talk about themselves all day, I would turn on the Kardashians.
Yeah. I mean, it is good to ask, and like people like to talk about themselves, but also
then if, like,
it has to
I
be like
ask-
an even exchange.
Yeah, like if I asked you about, hey, when you were like, do you remember your Sweet 16 or whatever, then you're supposed to
That's crazy.
maybe not even like return the question,
Yeah.
but just say like, what was your favorite memory, like something like that, you know? But then they're just like, they just hop to the next thing that they want to talk about, and you're just like, go,
Cool, cool, cool.
you know?
I'll go jump off the balcony.
Just
Yeah, that's a good one. Damn, pretty sad. There's a lot of people out there like that.
no,
I feel
there is
like
a lot of people out there.
I've
like
came
that.
across a lot.
like painful people to talk to.
Just like,
What's worse, somebody that won't shut up, or somebody that just doesn't know like how to talk? Like somebody that you say something and they're just like, yeah, and you don't really know like how to go,
yeah.
like how do you just leave at that point? But you can't.
Yeah, I prefer that than somebody that just doesn't shut up.
Doesn't shut up.
Because at least you can walk away
Yeah, I mean,
and
you
not
could
feel
walk
bad
away
about
bold.
like, yeah, I wouldn't walk away though if somebody's talking.
Yeah, I've witnessed that a few times.
Like you?
No, I've witnessed you.
Oh, be stuck?
And I get to walk away.
Ah, dude.
A lot, actually.
Oh, I remember that one time?
A lot, actually.
Like, I don't care about your great grandfather that did something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And jumped off a bush.
And we're in like the gym.
Yeah.
Dude, like I'm doing leg extension. Respectfully, I don't care about your ancestry.
Have you done Ancestry?
I haven't.
Like 23andMe?
Why is it called 23? Is it?
I think it's like chromosomes
right?
or something.
Okay. I asked that, and then I was like, wait a second, let me
Yeah, kind of
bring that back.
wind it back.
Yeah.
You know? You went to school.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't actually.
Okay. Anyways.
But yeah, it's interesting. It lets you know what you know and a little bit more.
Okay, just because I saw this right before right before you came over, and I sent it to you on TikTok. What do you think about Post Malone?
Like
Is
as
he
an-
like concerning?
As
to
an
you?
actor,
No,
like a singer.
he's not an actor, but
Yeah, I don't know why I
I
said
guess you
that.
don't really know him.
Yeah, I mean I do. He has been acting a lot lately, acting up.
That was dumb.
That was good, you know it was. Anyways, ever since I saw him bust his ass in that one stage and like fall through the hole and break like 3 ribs or something, I was like, damn,
He's skinny now. Like
he is really skinny.
Like,
I used to
crazy
like him a lot with like the old like the album. What was it called? The one with the yellow album with the barbed wire.
beer bongs and Bentleys.
Yeah, Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
Yeah.
That was the last one
That
where I
was-
actually listened to.
Hollywood Circles.
Hollywood's Bleeding was good too. He has some good collabs on there.
That was like the first one, because he released like what 2 or 3 other albums in between those two,
Really?
and I think 2 at least.
Yeah.
And I was like, where is he? You know, what is this? But
I
then he
mean-
has one coming out.
Did you see he did
This
that
month.
show lately in New York? like a free show in New York City,
Oh, I did see somebody post
Times
about
Square.
that.
Yeah, it looked crazy.
Damn, really?
It was just like a free show. Like whoever was there, like I'm sure people knew about it and like came out, but it was like whoever was in the audience you can just pull up to the street and you're like in the concert. But it was in Times Square.
How does that not cause a riot or something, or like?
I think is enough of people being like, it's such a surprise that like some people are still like minding their own, or if you're really tapped in with Post Malone, then like you're gonna be
I
there.
guess, yeah. But like, I'm just thinking about something, like if somebody were to do that here, whether it's at Minute Maid or like Toyota Center. Dude,
like in a stadium?
Yeah, like there would be people.
But that's different though, because it's like an actual venue.
Oh, he did it at like a little spot?
It was just open, like Times Square.
Streets?
Yeah.
Oh, like in Times
Like
Square.
he was on a like, let's say he was like in this balcony performing, and like everybody was
in the
just there.
streets?
Yeah, like
Okay.
watching him.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
So,
I thought it was like a venue that he went to.
Nah, it was just open. But nah, he did slim down a lot. And I mean, he's like said that he smokes a lot of cigarettes and like drinks a lot too. But
I think the way that he holds the microphone disturbs me sometimes. Just makes me feel
like what do you mean?
like when you see those TikToks of people like copying him when he's like on the ground, like,
Oh yeah.
you know? And I'm just like, that's a lot of passion for sure.
I mean, when you're at that level, I think it's
But I just don't,
maybe, I'm sure. I think that has to do a lot with a lot of people in that space. When you're that big of a star, it's like it all comes with that. What else do we got? How's that show that you've been watching? You talked about, was it Yellow Jackets?
Yellow Jackets, we finished.
Was it good?
I don't really know if it's like, I don't really know if it's done.
What do
That's
you
the
mean?
thing that I don't like about it is like there was 2 seasons out, but the seasons ended, and I just don't really know, like, it's like low key, like I get the point, like it's done, but I don't know if they're gonna drag it out.
Oh, you did say
It was
that.
a great show, but then if that's the ending, I think they could have wrapped it up in one more episode. So then if they're gonna come out with another season, you're just kind of like, why would you do that? But it's a wild, weird show. Very traumatizing if it was like an actual real story. It's not. But
So it was a Sparks Note version of it. If you were to, if I know nothing, I've never watched it.
if you had to write a report,
No, just like, I just want to know what's it about before
it's
I watch
about
it.
a soccer team in the early 90s, or I guess early 2000s-ish, 90 to 2000. A high school soccer team that goes to the finals, or the state champion, or whatever, nationals, and they take a flight. I don't know where they're going. Take a flight, their plane crashes in the middle of a forest, and they're stuck out there for 19 months. And initially when the plane crashes, I think like pretty much half of them die in the crash. So then the other half are like surviving.
Yeah.
And they have to do a lot of like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like
primal stuff?
not necessarily, I mean like primal, yes.
Like
but
instinct?
like very
Survival?
But it goes against like your ethics
Oh, yeah.
as a person. Like you can't imagine that you would have to do this, but they kind of got to that point where they had to do it in order to survive.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I don't think that shows for me.
Yeah, and then it kind of flashes from when they were in the crash, and then it flashes to 2021 or 2022 when they're all older, like in their 40s and 50s. Many of them have kids of their own, and they're still like dealing with a lot of the stuff that they had gone through.
That's interesting.
So the one show that I do love that I think that you should watch is The Crowded Room with Tom Holland.
I saw that.
And it's like a schizophrenic, like he has split personalities.
Kind of like Split, like the movie.
It's better than Split. Split was weird at the end. It was like, then he turned into Spider-Man crawling on the wall or whatever. Like that was just weird.
Yeah,
This
that was
is
a
like,
crazy show.
this is what I would envision and picture a real person with split personalities to actually go through. And it's like respectful in that sense, but also very eye-opening. And like you get to kind of like learn about, I don't know if this is like technically based as a true story, because I think it's based in the early 70s maybe. So it's older, and technically the split personalities hadn't been
Diagnosed.
as like an official, it was just like a thing.
Yeah.
So they didn't really take like his case seriously or whatever. It's not a true story, but
That's crazy.
yeah. They're still putting out new episodes. And the guy, Tom Holland, he said that he like suffered like a lot of damage, like after filming the show, of having to do 6 personalities.
Yeah, it looked intense.
It's a lot.
I saw something on that, and he was recently on an interview with that one podcast. That's like he has like a lot of people that like celebrities also, but like people that share like wellness kind of like talk.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
The TikTok. He posts his little like.
Yeah, he does
snippets on
shorts and
TikTok.
stuff on there too. But no, yeah, I mean it's a lot of actors like that play like these kind of like mixed personality roles have been like affected by it, like after the fact. Like who was the one who played Joker in the old Batman movies?
Oh, I can like see his name. I just can't.
Yeah.
I read articles about
Yeah,
that too.
he went, you know, through that. And
Which is crazy because you don't really think about how much they have to actually embody that character that it would actually affect them.
but no, yeah, they do have to embody it a lot. So
Like when I think it was Zac Efron that played Ted Bundy.
I saw
which
that.
Is pretty wild.
yeah. But yeah, that's
You're not watching any shows, are you?
right now. I started watching the new Dexter show, which is it's kind of like I only watched the first episode. It was very because it plays off on the first original show, which was I think 10 years ago or more that it aired, and now it's like I get it, like it left off at a certain scene on the first show, and then now they kind of kept it going, but it's just like a
They
different.
pick back up where it left
Yeah.
off, or it has like time passed.
Time has passed, but they don't show that obviously. So like I don't know. At the time when I saw it years ago, I want to say like
You were like 6 watching Dexter.
nah, it was like I would
Because how
say
old
like
are you right now? You're 36.
no, I'm 27. You're 42, so I wouldn't really be mentioning ages.
Anyways, we're done here.
But yeah, that's the only show I've been watching. That's about it. Yeah.
You're boring.
Yeah, I don't really have time for Netflix or
Oh, because he goes out.
nah, not
He
even.
goes out on the town to shake that ass.
Nope. I just been
You're
watching a lot of
lying.
YouTube. I go out here and there. It's not like I'm always out. You just always stay in like a boring body potato, couch potato. So, anyways, anything else?
No, I'm done with you.
Okay. Well, we'll see you on the next one. Say bye. Screw this.
Bye. Thanks for being comfortable.